Let's start an assembly drawing and place our housing into the assembly. What we're going to do here, we're going to custom create the handlebar coming out of the hole here. So I'm going to click create component. It's going to ask me to name the part and place a sketch. I'm just going to call this my handlebar. And it's going to save it in the folder that you wish, or your flash drive. Click OK. And then I'm going to pick the sketch that I want to use, and I'm going to pick this end sketch here so I can draw my handlebar. So let's scroll so we can see the hole. And again, one of my favorite commands, project geometry. I'm going to select the hole to give me the sketch of it. My next step is that I'm going to create a profile. Let's see, how do I want to create this profile? Let's I'll pull one straight out of here. So my next step is I would like to go to my origin. Let's go return. YZ plane. Show the visibility. And now place a work plane. Select that work plane and select the midpoint of the circle. And let's create our sketch. Let's look at that work plane. If you wish, you could try to use project geometry to get the center point of that hole there. So I'll just hold still and use my arrow command until I find that point. I don't think you have to, but I like to be safe. So there's my point. There's my profile, and let's pull this out about here. I'm going to try to eyeball this. I can always come back with the design. And adjust the height and the width and the rotation and so forth, and the length of the line. Let's pull it there. And let's place a small fillet. Go bigger than one. Must have changed my settings to millimeters. But I'll just design off of eye, the way I want it to look. Alright, so there's our profile. I use this one as a placeholder, so if I wish I can delete this one. I won't need it anymore. Or I can just say visibility. And let's sweep this profile here. So I'll click sweep. It found my profile. I'm going to select the path. There's my path. And I'm going to taper this in a -1 degree direction to give me a nice little handlebar. And let's click OK. So now I've just created this part using the assembly. So when I save the part, it's going to ask me to save the assembly and the part, which is pretty good in Inventor if you're designing the part using the actual model. My next step is I'm just going to build a little T crossing here. Stop about halfway, and I'll mirror to the other side. And I'm going to wrap a bolt on each end to lock the handlebar into place.